Good day everyone. We are the group 6 and we are going to discuss about chapter 6, the advancement of information and communication technology. Here are the objectives. At the end of this unit, the students will be able to know the impact of information and communication technology. Second, relate to the changes of society and the world to illustrate how the social media affect the lives of humanity, to determine the relationship of society, environment, and health, and discuss the implications and impact of GMOs, nanotechnology, therapy, and climate change on this modern world. So the world is changing and the society landscape is also changing with it. When a person is not changing or be willing to adapt to changes, surely that person will be isolated or left behind and not be able to relate. The world is becoming a dynamic environment, thereby society must adapt to the new and ever-changing processes that are happening at an increasing speed. This is not just in human flourishing but also in developmental, economics, political, and cultural aspects of good life. The information and communication technology is a catalyst of globalization that has much impact on the society and the environment. The process of globalization has been around for centuries, but it has become more pronounced and noticeable in the early 90s with the advancement of science and technology. The telegraph and the telephone allowed people to communicate across borders in seconds. The invention of the airplane allowed for quicker international travel. The radio allowed people all over the globe to simultaneously listen to in, worldwide news. These technological advances are the major stepping stones to our current state of the good life, leading to a collective worldwide integration and expansion.
I am Ryan Bethany Salmo and I will report about ICT and globalization. As defined by the International Telecommunication Union, Information and Communication Technology, or ICT, is used to describe technologies manipulating and communicating information. With the Internet, telecommunications, broadband, cell phone, wireless mobile, and other communication technologies enable graphically dispersed workers to interact and collaborate globally. Globalization has completely altered the way in which the world operates. The barriers that once hindered individuals' ability to communicate and interact with people across the world have been diminished. ICT refers to technologies that process and transmit information, including the Internet and communication technologies, which have made it easier for people to work and collaborate with others from different parts of the world. So globalization has changed the way the world functions. All throughout the years of science and technology, the speed of ICT has increased rapidly with the process of globalization. The merger of the Global South and the Global North have a profound effect on culture, society, economics, social life, and politics moving towards the 21st century. The integration and expansion of markets globally have helped the developing countries increase their standard of living and create new opportunities for growth and development. Over time, technology has processed quickly with the help of globalization, and the merging of different parts of the world has greatly impacted culture, society, economics, social life, and politics, and ultimately leading to increased opportunities for growth and development in developing countries.
Next is the stages of evolution of ICT. According to the International Telecommunication Union, as telecommunication system evolved over a period of time, the inventors along with the scientists and engineers used computing technology in switching nodes and non-switching nodes supporting services. With mobile communications, the amount of information processing required to manage mobility and services has increased enormously, which resulted in a tremendous increase in computer communication with the telecommunication environment. The enormous increase in the capabilities and number of personal computers brought changes by creating the Internet. It has combined information and communication moving from catalog to digital and then to pocket technologies. The enormous increase in the capabilities and numbers of personal computers and the extraordinary changes brought about by the Internet have driven a merging of computing technology and telecommunications, as the two areas have moved from analog to digital and then to pocket technologies, and as the Internet has emerged to become the dominant data communications system in use today, whether as the public Internet or managed Internet. Today, the Internet emerged to be the dominant data communication system. Initially, data was handled by making it look like voice modems to voice over IP or VoIP. It remains dominant revenue operator as it manages the enormous shifts in the nature and volume of traffic it carries in the Internet. The ICT capabilities vary widely. It is widespread in developed countries and less available in underdeveloping countries. However, the developing countries are catching up quickly by leapfrogging older generations of technology and as well as creating solutions that suit the needs of their community's users. Undeniably, ICT is evolving at a rapid pace over the years. The grandparents of today's generation grew up in a society with no telephone, only radio. Television was the last source of information. Today, the modern generation lives in a world of internet and wireless phones. The world around has changed dramatically over the years, and these changes are brought by the advancement of science and technology. There is no question that technology has improved, but it has also a positive impact on communication as a whole in many ways. It has increased the reliability of sending messages to others, made it easier to meet new people and keep in touch with friends, and also save lives.
According to the Commonwealth of Learning and the Karnataka State Open University in 2016, the evolution of ICT can be traced and it is as follows. Phase 1 identified with the creation of electromagnetic calculator during the World War II weighing about 5 tons. The invention of transistors in 1947 led to the development of smaller but versatile computers. Phase 2 associated with the development of personal computers in 1970s. The development of chip technology and manufacturing of magnetic disks transformed huge computers into desktops, which are now called personal computers. Related to the development of microprocessors, a multi-purpose programmable device that accepts digital data as input. It processes according to instructions stored in its memory that provides as a result an output. Microprocessors reduce the cost of processing power. Phase 4 is about networking. It started from connecting computers within a small geographic area for the field of defense and education. Connecting the computers worldwide resulted to the so-called Internet, which is the landmark of development in the field of ICT. This resulted to the breaking of distance barrier across the globe, creating the global village. Social networking is a byproduct of Internet, which introduced the broadband. Phase 5, related to the development of wireless technology, which started with the invention of the mobile phone. The initial mobile phone was large and bulky. The reduction of its size has greatly expanded the range of its functions. Today, phones is used for talking, texting, taking pictures, listening to music, browsing, navigating, and viewing. Added to that latest technology is the satellite phone, which allowed people to get connected even in the absence of telephone and cell phone.
Good day everyone, I am Arian Jevales and I'm going to talk about advancement of ICT. Information and communication technology is the driver in creating the worldwide integration and expansion of various global markets, building up globalizations. For over 50 years, there are selected numbers of advances in information and communication that truly had a monumental impact on the progress of globalization and its relationship to science, technology, and society. These are as follows. Rise of personal computer. The rise of the window-based PC has eliminated important barriers that restricted the process of globalization. This has popularized the personal computer. The PC allowed individuals to author and share their own digital content. The PC was soon followed the invention of the dial-up modem, where users could connect to a phone line and send emails through the service providers. But when people started combining the PC fax and dial-up modems together, they created a new platform that started a global information revolution, which gave individuals and societies both the access and extent. They can now distribute information in so many different ways and send their information to many more people around the world.
Good day, everyone. I'm Daniela Christie Ijal, and I'm going to report first the invention of the World Wide Web. The invention of the World Wide Web made the internet more useful to individuals and societies. It created a link between the computer and the internet. Presently, it gives individuals the access to post their own digital content for everyone across the globe to see. The use of internet accelerates the pace of globalization by simply sharing knowledge and information almost instantaneously around the world. For the users to have a common way of viewing the web, Netscape created a browser that made the internet accessible to all. It also gave everyone a common way of accessing and sharing information and digital content. Today, anyone can communicate to people all over the world. Fiber optic cables. The first optic cable system was made of pure glass arranged in bundles that could be used to carry digitalized packets of information. It has much higher bandwidth, signal capacity than other types of transmission cables. Telecom companies invested a huge amount of money for fiber optic cables to increase speed and bandwidth power. These advances in ICT made digital content and information transmission cheaper and easy to access across the globe. Creation of workflow software. Workflow software is a software package that automates data procedures and passes along workflows like documents, information, and other tasks from one employer to another conveniently. This enables the employees to collaborate, manage, and design data that had previously handled manually, and the combination of PC and email workflow became so easy, effective, and quicker. Utilizing new workflow software along with the development of transmission protocols made transaction fast, effective, and cost efficient. People can now communicate with all people globally.
Supply chaining. This is a method of integrating horizontally between suppliers, retailers, and customers. SM and Watson department stores are the perfect examples of supply chaining. Normally, a customer picks up an item from the shelf and goes to the cashier to pay. As soon as the cashier scans it, a signal is sent to the supplier of the product regardless or wherever the location is. Supplier can monitor the stock balance of products before they run out. The supplier will then prepare for the next shipment of supply for SM and Watson to sell. This eliminates order frictions. It helps companies build their supply chains while getting the best suppliers at the lowest possible prices. Next is digital, mobile, personal, and virtual movement. Recently, the world has been startled with digital cameras, mobile PDAs, cell phones, and personal laptops. These technological advances had put globalization in progress with unprecedented speed. Nowadays, people are able to collaborate with one another more frequently in so many ways than before. Technology allows people to communicate instantly through text, email, teleconferencing, chat, Messenger, and Skype. Today, email, chat, and Skype are virtually free, and it has affected individuals, society, and relationships. These advances create a global marketplace that is more advanced and lucrative than before. Presently, people have adopted new habits, skills, and processes to survive and continue to flourish. These platforms now operate with no regard to distance, time, and geographical locations, which enable people to search and discover the world for opportunities that can create values that were in the past unimaginable. ICT is the driving force behind globalization and is becoming an integral part of human flourishing. Science and technology provide the means by which society can move into achieving the goal of the good life. It is changing the landscape of human civilization. The never-ending evolution and technological adaptation is driving and transforming individuals and societies day to day.
Thank you for listening. May God bless us all.